So now what I want to do is introduce you to G Suite. So that's gsuite.com, which will take you, it'll redirect to gsuite.google.com. And this is Google's answer to a lot of your business needs. So what you'd want to do is, let's say you're trying to set up a email address that sounds like this: Brittany at britneysflowers.com, not Brittany's Flowers or something like that at gmail.com. And why would you want to do that? Well, the reason is it sounds more professional. It sounds like, hey, this is my name at mywebsite.com. If you would to talk to someone at Apple, they're most likely going to be someone at apple.com or whatever their domain they're using for their emails. And I assume it would be that, but they're not going to be like, the CEO of a big company is not going to be like so and so at, you know, blah blah, or so and so at gmail.com. So that's the reason it gives you credibility, and also just helps with your branding. So let's say you go ahead to get started, and I'm going to show you something here. Let's say that here they're giving you a 14-day trial. So that would be something you could test out, and let's go ahead and fill it out. Brittany's Flowers, and let's say that there's 2 to 9 employees, and you are located in the United States, hypothetically, and your current email address. Let's say your current email address is britneysflowers at gmail. Okay. Now what it's going to do is it's going to ask you, does your business have a domain? Now, in the last section, I showed you how you can actually reserve your domain using GoDaddy or Bluehost or Register or any of those other registrars. You also have the option of using G Suite. Now, I haven't personally used G Suite because I didn't even know about it or know of its existence when I was registering those domains that I used to GoDaddy. So if I were to do it today, I would probably just go ahead and do everything through G Suite. And let me tell you why. This might save you a little bit of time. When you're trying to set up your name at, let's say, Brittany at britneysflowers.com, what's going to happen is, let's say, no, here, let's say, yes, I have a domain already, right? So you've already purchased it somewhere else. They're going to say here, we'll walk you through verifying that your business owns this domain later. Let's click. What does that mean? It says a domain is what comes after www in web address. Now, let's say that you were to say, I own, let's say you were to say that I want to be Brittany at apple.com. Now, obviously, Apple would not want you to just use their domain like that. So you have to be able to prove that you are the owner of that domain name, such as britneysflowers.com, in order to get an email address at that domain name. So if you already have one, what will happen is you would put the domain in here, and they're going to give you some code later on once you get set up with G Suite. And you're going to have to place that code. So you'd have to log into GoDaddy and then place that code in there, and they'll show you how to do it. And that would essentially prove your ownership of that domain. But to make it easier for yourself, when you're setting up your G Suite account, you could say, no, I need a domain. And you could use those other sites or whatnot to search for availability. And then you could just come here and put www.britneysflowers.com. And then see here, it shows that it's available because remember, we didn't actually purchase it. I was just showing you kind of how you'd go about it. And then you could actually just go ahead and purchase it here. And then you start filling out your information. So you're going to be able to set up not only your email addresses for yourself or for other employees in the company, but you can actually also set up your domain here. Okay, so there's a lot of different options when it comes to setting up your domain, and also when it comes to setting up uh, your email addresses. But a lot of us are already familiar with Google. So wouldn't it make more sense to use G Suite so that you can actually just log into your email just as if you are logging into your Gmail account. That way, you don't have to deal with different login methods or understanding different softwares that may be used. Everything will be familiar and it'll be easy and consolidated in one place. And just remember with G Suite, let's go back to the home page here. With G Suite, it also, it's partnered with Salesforce, and they have a lot of other benefits here. For example, you can use Drive, you can use Cloud Search. You see, you have the Gmail, you have the calendar. It integrates with Google Plus, Hangouts. So there's a lot of different, for example, Google Docs and Sheets. All these different things that you could also utilize for your business. They'll all be consolidated within one place here at G Suite. So I really highly recommend setting this up for yourself to handle your emails, and you could also use it to register your domain. That would probably be a really good idea.